guys, welcome to today's video. So today I'm really switching things up and I'm going to be sharing my everyday glowy makeup look. Now I've been getting a lot of questions on certain videos of mine asking me, what makeup are you wearing? I love the way you've done your makeup. I love how glowy it is. Can you please create this makeup look? So I wanted to wait until I had a lot of you ask me because, as you know, my channel is about skincare. I do talk a little bit about hair as well, and I don't want to go down a different path. I do want to stick with skincare, but I don't mind sharing some makeup looks once in a while, especially if you guys are interested in those videos and you want to see those videos. And I love makeup just as much as skincare, but I do like skincare a little bit better. So I thought that I would share my everyday makeup look with all of you guys today. But before we get right into today's video, if you'd like to subscribe to my channel and ring that notification bell, by doing so, you will always be notified whenever I upload a new video, and I do upload videos every single week. Okay, so let's get right into today's video. Now, the one video that you were asking about my makeup the most was the video that I did about reacting to the Ordinary Skincare TikTok videos, and I was wearing a green tank top. My hair was just like this with a yellow hair tie. So that was the one that a lot of you were asking me about, and then of course I get comments on other videos as well. And normally I always wear the same makeup look. I still wear the same foundation normally. I'll switch out the blush, I'll switch out the lip color of course, and then sometimes I'll play around with my eyes as well. So normally the canvas is usually the same, the bronzer's the same, and yeah, so let's get right into it. So I already have my skincare on and I already have my SPF on as well, and the SPF that I used is the Ulta MD UV Daily SPF 40. This is one of my favorite SPFs, and this is the one that I tend to gravitate towards on a daily basis. Very hydrating and it sits well under makeup. So this is the one that I have on right now. Now lately I've just recently started using the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, and this is in the color 1 Fair. Now you can use this many different ways. You can apply this at the very end as a highlight on top of your foundation, or you can apply this all over your face right now before your foundation to give you a nice radiant look, and this will give you that nice glowy look that I wear in a lot of my videos. Now, even when I don't wear this, I still tend to have a glowy look to my skin because it all depends on the skincare that you're using beforehand, the SPF that you're using beforehand, and when you use a foundation that has a natural dewy finish, then that's also going to give you a glowy look as well. I'm somebody that does not like a matte looking face. I don't like that on myself. It can look really pretty on people, but for me personally, I need to have some sort of a glowy, dewy look to make myself feel good, and I just think it looks healthier that way as well. So I'm gonna put this all over my face today, and then I'll go in with my foundation after. So this has a really nice doe foot applicator. I don't touch my face with this, worry about contamination, and it makes me cringe. So I just put it on the back of my hand, and I do go in twice and just put a good amount so that it will cover my whole entire face. And then I just put about that much there. And this does come in other colors to match certain skin tones. And I just grab a little bit and apply in certain areas. Now I am gonna use my viewfinder here, but eventually I'm gonna have to get my mirror out so that I can see exactly what I'm doing. But I just do a thin, even layer across my skin. And right now I'm having a really good skin day. This whole week actually I've been having a really good skin week where I'm not breaking out. Knock on wood, I better not break out now. But I've been having a really good skin week. So I don't think I'm gonna need much concealer today to conceal my acne marks, because normally when I'm having a good skin day, my foundation covers that up pretty well, which is so nice. And I do go a little bit underneath my eyes with this, not too much though. So once I'm done with that, I go right in with my foundation. So I am going to be using the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Cream. I do have two colors here. This is a light and it is a bigger size. I did get this on the shopping channel when there was a special on. And this one is the regular size and I got this in the color Fair. So I haven't self-tanned yet this year and I have been outside a little bit. I did build up a little bit of a tan, but I still need to mix these two to get a proper shade to match my neck. But normally in the summer, I would just go right in with the light, and then in the winter, I would go right in with the Fair. So we're mixing these two colors today, and I don't put a lot because I feel like this goes a very long way, and usually the amount that I put on my hand, I never even use all of it. So I put a little bit of each, I mix it all together on my palm of my hand here, and then apply it to my skin. And I just start with a little bit, and then if I need to add more, I will add more after. So then I'm gonna go in with the Beauty Blender. So I'm definitely gonna need my mirror for this. And I just love the finish of this. This is the original formula. They do have a matte formula as well as an illumination one. I used to use the illumination one all the time, and there is a little bit of a pearlescent in that one, but I actually really love the original formula better. So this is the one that I usually stick with. And I'm gonna need probably a little bit more for my forehead in just a second. And I'm sorry if you can hear my air conditioning coming on. It's really annoying, but it needs to be on right now, so. Usually I focus a lot of it on my cheeks here because this is where my discoloration is. So I do like to pack on the color a little bit more in these areas in particular. And of course my nose gets red quite a bit. But that's really it, and that covered my whole face. I could still see my freckles coming through, which I really do like. This is a very skin-like foundation, and I do like to have some of my natural freckles popping through, so it's more skin-like. So this is the amount that I usually put on, and now I'm gonna go in with my concealer. So I am having a really good skin day, and I don't mean to toot my own horn here, but my skin is pretty clear. Now, there is a couple of areas that I'm going to touch up with concealer, and I do like to go in with the MAC Studio Finish, and this is in NC25, and I've been using this concealer for years, and this is what I use to conceal my blemishes and any other redness that I might have that the foundation didn't cover. So I am going to put a little bit on a brush here, and I do have a little spot on my forehead, which isn't crazy. I really didn't have to conceal that, but for the video I thought that I would show you because I do tend to do this quite a bit. I do like to go around my nose area with this, like where the crease is here. And then of course for little areas that I have on my cheeks just from past acne marks, I do like to touch those up as well. You probably noticed that I didn't apply any foundation to my under eye area. I never do. I only apply concealer to my under eyes. I find the less product you apply to your under eye area, the less likely you are going to have cakey under eyes, and your products will not settle into fine lines and create creasing. So that's why I only use concealer and I leave out my under eyes with foundation. So I am going to go in with this new product that I recently just started using. I did pick this up during the Sephora Spring bonus sale, and this is the RMS Beauty Concealer, and I did get it in the color 11. So this is on the fair side, and I do like to go lighter when it comes to my under eyes so that I can brighten up the area, and it just looks like that there. And this is a product that I like to put my finger in, unfortunately, because it just warms up the product before you apply it to your under eyes. And I just put the littlest amount under my eyes because I don't have a lot of discoloration under my eyes, but I do have a little bit of pinky tones in this area. So I don't put a lot, and less is more. So I just pat that in. And then of course, if I need to go in with more, I will, which I'm gonna have to right now. But I like to start with a little bit and build it. And that is all I do. And this is such a hydrating concealer. So if you have really dry under eyes, this is going to be an excellent concealer. It's very, very hydrating. And it's so hydrating to the point where you do need to set it with powder, because I feel like if you don't, it looks really shiny under the eyes. And some people may like that look. I personally like to powder up underneath my eyes, but everybody has their own way of doing things. Got an eyelash. Oh my goodness gracious. There we go. Okay, so once I do my under eyes, I'm going to take a little bit more and I'm going to conceal my eyelids just to even out the skin tone, because my eyelids I find can be really red and I do have veins that show. So when I set my face, the only areas that I set with powder is underneath my eyes and around my mouth area where smile lines can form. I don't powder up anywhere else because I want to keep this glowy luminosity look to my skin, and I don't want to get rid of that with powder. So I am going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury, and this is the Airbrush Flawless Filter setting powder, and I do have it in the color Fair, and this is the best setting powder I have ever used, and this minimizes pores, it makes your skin look flawless, and this is not drying either. It's so lightweight and beautiful on the skin. So I am going to go in with a little brush like this, because using a brush like this will help me to be precise on the areas that I want to powder up. So I will take a little bit on my brush here, and I am going to set my under eye. And I like to be very gentle. I don't like to go like this. I only like to pat in the product so that you're not moving the concealer around. So once I do that, now I'm going to do my smile area. And the other area I actually like to do is right here on the corners of the nose, just to set that. And that's it. So those are the only areas that I like to set, and then I like to let everything else shine and do its thing. So now I'm gonna do my eyebrows, and I am using the Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is the Brow Powder Duo, and I do have it in the color Taupe. So this is the perfect shade for me. I do like to mix the light and the dark color together and then just fill in any sparse areas that I have going on with my brows. And I am going to show you how I do this, but I'm going to speed up the clip because not everybody enjoys watching people do their brows, and this can be a little bit of a time-consuming part of a makeup routine. So I will be speeding this right up. Alright, now that the brows are on, we're going to be adding some color to the skin now to warm things up a little bit. So I am going to be going in with the Charlotte Tilbury, and this is the Film Star Bronze and Glow. I recently just picked this up, and I absolutely love this palette. So you do have a highlight and you do have a bronzer, and I've been obsessing with this, and this is what I've been using non-stop. So we're going to go in with the bronzer first, and you only need a little bit of this because I feel like this bronzer is pretty pigmented, and a little bit does go a long way. So I do like to hit the top area of my cheek where the sun naturally hits your skin and gives you a nice little bronzed look. Now the forehead's really important because this is where the sun would naturally bronze your skin. So by doing this, it just looks like it's sun-kissed and natural. And then I like to do my nose. That's very important to tie in everything. Now with that same bronzer, I'm actually going to apply some in the crease of my eyes because this is what I've been doing a lot in my videos. So I do like to grab the bronzer with a fluffy brush, and then I like to just focus that color in the crease of the eye, just right in there. I feel like this really does tie in the whole look with having the same color on your cheeks to your eyes. It just flows and it just looks really natural. I'm then going to grab the highlight, the lighter side here, and grab a little brush. And then I like to take a little bit on the brush, and then I like to focus it on the lid part, just to brighten up that area. And this is what I tend to do on an everyday basis. And I really love this look. It just looks really natural, but you still have something on your eyes. In a lot of my videos, you will see that I have a lot of different eye looks. I go in phases. Sometimes I like to have a nice bronzy, smoky look, and then there's times that I like to have a winged out liner look. It just honestly depends on how I feel that day, but this is what I typically do for shadow. I then like to get another brush, and I like to highlight my brow bone area. And I never miss this step. I feel like this step does make a big difference on highlighting your face, and it really makes your eyebrows stand out as well. Which I love brows. I think that having your brows nicely done and filled in, it just really frames your face, and I love that look. Brows make a big difference. And then of course I'll take that same brush and I'll just highlight the inner corner of my eye. And another eyelash is falling out. My goodness, what is happening? So blush is one of my favorite steps to do in a makeup routine, and I do have a large collection of different colors. But since summer's been here, I feel like this one blush has been on repeat and I really love it. And this is the Patrick Ta blush, and this is in the color She's Seductive. So this is a very nice summery shade because it's very bronzy, but there is a mauve undertone in here as well. So when you apply it to your skin, it gives you a nice sunburnt look. So it's like you've been outside for a few hours and the sun has burnt your skin a little bit, but instead of that happening, you're gonna be creating that same look with this color, and I feel like this color is perfect to do that. So we are gonna go in with this color, and I do like to use this one for summer. So I do like to put just a little bit, not too much, on the tops of my cheeks here. And I do like to pat it into my skin. And I do like to put a little bit on my nose because sometimes you can get a little bit sunburnt on your nose. And I do like to put a little bit on my forehead just to tie it all in. And that's honestly all I do. So I really, really love this color, and his blushes are really amazing. To finish off the face, I am going to add a little bit of highlight on my cheekbones. I really don't need it, but for the sake of this video, I am going to put a little bit. So I am going to go back in with the Charlotte Tilbury palette here and use the highlight. And I am going to use this nice fluffy brush from Sephora. And I will link everything below for you in my description box. And this is perfect for just highlighting the tops of your cheekbones. And that's honestly all I do for that. So that is done. So now I'm gonna finish off my eyes, and I am gonna go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. And I'm going to set my brows. And I do like to go upward with the hairs to make them more full and bushy. And this brow gel really keeps your brows in place all day. I really love it. So now that that's done, I am going to do my winged liner, but I am going to speed up the clip so that you don't have to sit and wait for me to finish, because this is a step that takes me a little bit longer to do. So I am gonna go in with the Bobbi Brown, and this is the long wear gel eyeliner in the color Black Ink. So I am going to be using this for the winged out look.
Feel the same. Oh, back my life inside a car. Hit the button, drive real far.
So now that the winged out liner is done, I'm now going to go in with mascara, and I have been using the Lancome Monsieur Big, and this is another mascara that I really love to use, and it gives you a lot of length and volume as well, and I love it. So I will be speeding up this clip as well.
Back my life inside a car.
Only thing to do now is the lips. In a lot of my videos, I've been using two different types of lipsticks. I have been using the Charlotte Tilbury, and this is the Pillow Talk, and this is such an iconic color. I absolutely love this. And besides this color, I am going in with the IT Cosmetics, and this is the Vitality Lip Flush Stain in the color Je ne sais quoi. And I'm literally almost out of this lipstick. So I think I'm gonna use this one because this one is very unique. It looks like a balm, but when you apply it to your lips, it enhances your natural lip color and it gives you the perfect pink tone, and this will look different on everybody. So we're gonna go in with this, but before that, I'm going to line my lips, and I am gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk liner, and I love to line my lips with this color. It's so universal and it goes with a lot of different lipstick colors.
Button, drive real far.
Just like that. It's the perfect pinky nude color. So now we're gonna go in with the Magic, and we're gonna go in with the IT Cosmetics here, and wait until you see this. So you can see what my lip color looks like now. And this is like a balm, and then wait until you see this. It instantly happens, but it gets darker within like 30 seconds. Now look. It just enhances your natural lip color and gives you that perfect pinky pout. And this is literally going to look different on everybody because everybody has different tones of lips. And I think this is such a beautiful lip product. It's very hydrating as well, and it does stay for a long period of time. And when it wears off, it does leave you with a little bit of a stain as well, which I really do like. So this is the makeup look that I've been wearing a lot in my videos, and this is a little bit out of the ordinary for me. And of course, I don't post videos like this often on my channel, but if you do like videos like this, then of course, please let me know in the comments below. And if I have a lot of you that say you like videos like this, then I will create more in the future. But I do enjoy making videos on skincare, but I honestly don't mind doing this once in a while as well. I do feel like playing with makeup is just as fun. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And of course, I will see you all in my next video. So take care, and I will see you guys then. Bye guys.